Okay. Let's quickly mark. Number 1A. Minus 4, I had to multiply with a 5A minus 6B. Remember, we multiply in to get, we couldn't simplify inside that bracket because they weren't like terms. The one has got an A and the other one has got a B. So I would get minus 20A plus 24B. Okay, then over here, remember that 12 hasn't got anything to do with the bracket. There's actually a minus 1 in front here, and the minus 1 had to be multiplied in. Do you guys understand that? So you would get positive 10x, negative 5y. Yes. Oh, sorry, that's my, okay, I probably, sorry. Looks like that. Sorry, I wrote it down wrong. Okay, so the 12, must be multiplied in with everything inside the bracket. So you're going to have minus 120x plus 60y. Because 12 times 5. Are you fine with that? Okay, then over here, the minus 2 had to be multiplied with a 15, so minus 30m. And then minus 3, positive 3 times minus 12 gave me minus 36m. And now I want you to see that they both have m as an unknown. So they are like terms, so I could go and subtract further. So minus 66. And the unknown stays m. Okay, over here, 11 I had to multiply with that. So I would get, Tuma Sitma, minus 77p. Then minus 6 times minus 8p would give me positive. Huh? Oh, are you at the final answer? How much did you guys get? Good. Any questions there? Can I skip? Are you done? Right, E. 2a must be multiplied with a minus 3a plus 12c. Now, inside the bracket, they didn't have the same unknowns, so I could not go and simplify in there. So I had to multiply in. So 2a times minus 3a gave me minus 6a to the power of 2. And then 2a times 12c gives me positive 24ac. Any questions there? Yeah, because the a squared and the ac hasn't, they're not like terms, so I couldn't go any further than that. That's where we stop. Okay, so then here, 6a minus 5. Same thing. I couldn't simplify inside the bracket, so I'm going to say minus 5b times 6a gives me minus 30ab. And then minus 5b times minus 5 is going to give me positive 25b. And again, you will see that the one has ab as an unknown and the other one has b, so they're not like terms, so that's where we stop. Okay. 2a minus 18 plus 6 times minus 3. Okay, now BODMAS was very important here. Now, according to BODMAS, I first have to work out brackets. But, I mean, that bracket, I couldn't go any further than saying, going to the next step in anyways, which will be multiplication. So I'm going to have the minus 18 stays the same. And then 6 times minus 3 would give me minus 18. So this plus will become minus 18. You guys understand that? Okay, and then it's a normal subtraction. So minus 18 minus another 18 would give me minus 36, yes. Yeah. If you get something like this in the test, the instructions would specifically say simplify without the use of a calculator. Yeah, they just said calculate. So technically you could have gone to just the answer. Okay, right. Can I skip? Okay, B, 12 divided by minus 4 plus 6. Okay, so over here, I've got division and addition. So division is more important. So I had to do that part first. So 12 divided by negative 4, you could also have written it in like this. 12 divided by negative 4 and then plus 6. Okay, now 12 divided by negative 4 is going to give me minus 3. And then if I add that 6, my final answer would be 3. Any questions there? Okay, at C, between the subtraction and the multiplication, multiplication is more important. So 24 times 3 gave me 72. And now I can go and subtract that 20. So 52. Any questions there? Okay, at D, okay, let's look at what, oopsie, sorry, I only have 5. Let's look at what's more important. We have got multiplication, addition, and division. So let's start with this multiplication and then get the answer of that division. Remember, you could have written that last part in the form of a fraction as well, right? Okay, so 100 times negative 2 will give me negative 200 plus 50 divided by negative 5. I'll write this here on the side. 50 divided by negative 5. Now that is actually going to give you negative 10. So these two, and you could have skipped directly to the step saying it would have been minus 200 minus 10. So if you skip that second step and went directly to the third one, that would have been correct. And your final answer will be minus 210. Can I skip? Hands up, we're still copying. Right. E. Minus 10 times 2 minus 6 divided by minus 3. Now over here, again, multiplication and division is more important. So minus 10 times 2 is going to give me minus 20. Minus 6 divided by minus 3 is going to give me minus 2. Okay, and those two negatives will become a positive, so meaning negative 80. Any questions? Yeah. You could have skipped directly to that step and get up till here, yes. Okay, F. Okay. So what's more important here is I have got division over there and then division over here. Right, so that first part of minus 12 stays the same. Then 14 divided by negative 7 is going to give me negative 2. 28 divided by 4 is going to give me, hoeveel? Where it's anders. Okay, now I've got a normal addition and subtraction. So then we can actually take it from the left and work our way towards the right. So minus 12 minus 2 is going to give me minus 14. Plus 7 will give me minus 7. Any questions there? Right, can I skip? And okay. Anyone else? Right, 3A. Next one, little penny. Okay, so over here, first what we had to do is get rid of the brackets. So 12A times 4A, 48A squared. Then 12A times minus 6B will give me minus 72AB. Then this last one, the 9B must be multiplied with everything inside the bracket. So 9B times 8A will give me positive 72AB. And then 9B times negative 4 will give me negative 36B. But now we've got to look for like terms. Were there other A squareds? No. So that 48A squared is going to stay exactly like it was. Now what I want you to see is that I've got AB here and I've got AB there. No. And minus 72AB plus 72AB is going to give me 0AB. Do we ever write it as 0AB? No, because anything times 0 will still just be 0. Okay, so we just leave it out. Those two kind of canceled each other out, if you know what I mean. No? Okay, so what else was left here? Only the minus 36B. Any questions there? Okay, now over here, inside the brackets, I could actually go and take it further. So the first bracket, minus 2a times 4b, would give me minus 8ab. Is it necessary that I now still keep my brackets around it? No. Good. It wouldn't be wrong if you kept it there. But I'm just saying, because we now simplified that bracket, we don't need to have it anymore. Okay, then minus. Now, minus 12a times 6b is going to give me minus 72ab. Now, this one, because it was a negative number, you could have kept it in brackets. Okay? If you did not, and it looked like that, it's still correct, and you would still be able to see that these two negatives will now become a positive. So your final, or not final, but it would be minus 8ab plus 72ab. Now, are those two terms like terms? Yes, because they both have a and b, and minus 8 plus 72 will give me how much? 64, and your unknown stays AB. This step. if you skip this one. Meaning if you go from here to there. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. You alright? Is it gravity accuracy? Is it alright? Okay. Right, can I skip? Anyone still copying? Okay, C. Okay, let's go multiply in. That minus 20 must be multiplied in with everything inside the bracket. So I'm going to have minus 160x minus 120y. Okay, now that minus 8 must also be multiplied into that second bracket. So minus 96y plus 80x. Now once I get up until here, the only way I could simplify further is to go and add and subtract. And when we do that, we've got to look for like terms. So can you see I've got x over here and x over there. So minus 100, yeah? Oh, ek het vir 120, sorry. Ja, 240. Ek wil sommer daai x ook mooi maak. Ja. Dankie. Okay, right, so minus 160 plus 80 is going to give me minus 80x. Can you see the unknown stays the same? And then I have got minus 240y and then minus 96y. Those are also like terms, and that's simplified. 3. Here we go. All right, so over here, I first had to go and multiply these first two terms with each other, and then multiply the last two terms with each other, and then I can go and add them. So minus 20m times 8n gives me minus 160mn plus 20m times minus 12m, is going to give me minus mn. And again, you could have kept that in brackets if you wanted, but it wasn't necessary. You would still see that the positive and the negative will then become minus 240 mn, which means that I'm going to end with minus 400 mn. Any questions there? Can I skip? Tell me when you're done. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay. Everyone else done? Yeah? Okay, what did you do?
Well, I didn't have a space in between us, but I had minus 160 and minus 240. But I didn't So I credited base hit 50, is it still fine?
But that's what we've got here in the second last step.
So I don't need to, okay, but I skipped the second.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, right, so now over here I'm still multiplying in. Now I had to go look for like terms. Okay, I want you guys to see that these two are like terms because they both have x, y as an unknown, and minus 2 of those plus 3 of them will give me 1 x, y. But you don't have to write the 1. Okay. Yeah? Okay, so can you see those two that are underlined? They would be like terms because they both have x, y as an unknown. Okay, so if I simplify them, minus 2 of those plus 3 of those would give me 1 x, y, no. So you could have written 1 x, y, but it wasn't necessary to have that 1 there. You could just talk about x, y. Okay. You're fine. Okay, then f. Right, again we multiply n, so minus 3a squared. Minus 3a times minus 2b will give me positive 6ab. And then 4b must be multiplied in with everything inside the bracket. 4b times 2a will give me positive 8ab. And 4b times minus 1 will give me minus 4b. Okay, now we've got to go look for like terms. You will see that there are no other terms that has got a squared as an unknown. But these middle two, they both have ab as an unknown. So positive 6ab plus 8ab will give me 14 stays ab. And then that last one has just got b as an unknown, and there weren't any like terms, so it stays like that. Any questions? Okay, now for A, we did a similar example yesterday. So hopefully you guys did not get this one wrong. Okay, so yesterday we said y squared minus, and this minus y squared will become just y squared. You guys good with that? Okay, and then 1 y squared minus 1 y squared will give me 0 y squared, but we don't write 0 y squared, we just say 0. Any questions? Okay, have a look. Yesterday we said if I've got this, that's the same as minus y times minus y. And the minus times the minus will become a positive, and y times y, y squared. So if you were to go and add the minus in front here, you'll see that your final answer will be minus y squared. Okay, yes. I went there the whole time. Can I skip? Yeah.
If the exponent were in the bracket, it would be positive.
Yes, then it would have been, yeah. Okay, can I skip? Yeah. Yes?
My final answer was just y to the power 2 minus 4.
You would have lost 1 mark. Because you get a mark for the 0 at the end. Okay. You still busy at the back? Anyone else still copying? Yeah. You get it. Okay. Right, let's look at this one. So I had to multiply these two in. 2x times 3x gave me 6x squared. And then minus 3x times minus 2x will give me positive 6x squared. And now I want you to see that they are like terms. So I was allowed to go and add. So I'm going to have 12x squared. Any questions there? Okay, so let's first go multiply in. Minus a times a gives me minus a squared. And minus a times 1, just minus a. Okay, now I've got to say minus 2 times 3 gives me minus 6. And minus 2 times the minus a will give me positive 2a. I'm going to do the same here. I've got to multiply this in. So a times a is a squared, and a times minus 2 is minus 2a. Okay, now we go look for like terms. Can you see that I have got minus a squared plus a squared? And those are going to give me 0. Okay, let's look at the a's. I've got minus 1 plus 2. So far I've got 1. No? And then minus 2 again, which means I've got minus a or minus 1a, just like you want. Okay, then the normal numbers were just the minus 6. Okay, any questions there? Okay, D. Oh,
Dan is die hele tyd vir afsprake voor eerste pouse.
afsprake. Okay, let me just finish this one. Daar lag sy nou nog. Did I copy it down wrong? It feels like there's something missing here. Oh, it's divided. That's why. Mine looks like an addition. Sien die freaking pen van my wat so simpel is. Hy hak so stuk. Okay. So I first had to sort out that division. Now that's the same as minus 8mn squared over 4n squared. Now, you will see that those n squareds would cancel out, right? Ja, dis reg. 4 will go in once and 4 will go in twice. So do you guys agree that I'm going to have left minus 2m? Okay, now you will see that these two terms are like terms. So minus 2m plus 3m will give me positive 1m, but I can just say m. Okay, that is it. For tomorrow, you guys do not have homework. Okay? Your only homework is to start studying for that tutorial. And I did tell you guys about the date.